It's not easy being a good Catholic. It should be easy. It's a cross. But again, once I was with a priest, and he asked me if I loved the priesthood. And I said, Jerry, I love the priesthood with all my heart. And he says, how can you love the priesthood? It's suffering. It's suffering. I said, if that's all priesthood is, I'd have been gone a long time ago. I just would have. I do not seek to suffer for suffering's sake. I mean, we call people things that like that kind of reality. Jesus wasn't one of those people. He said, let this cup pass by me 3 times. We suffer because we're in love. If you love, then you're going to suffer because you're going to have to die to yourself for the other person. But it'll also give you great joy. You know, those of you who are married and have children, you suffer because of your children, correct? They hurt you. You give up your life for them. You can't go and buy a humongous car or the best thing ever because you have to put that for there to feed your children. And so there might be suffering there, but there's greater, greater, greater joy. So never look at, being a Catholic's hard. Well, yes, but any kind of love is hard. Look at the joy that comes from giving away our lives every day. Jesus, at the end of his life, says, all this I've told you that my joy may be in you and your joy may be complete. So Catholicism should be joyful. It shouldn't be just, oh, it's hard. It's joyful. It better be. Even when it is hard, think of what you're doing. You're doing an act of love to God. You're doing an act of love for others. If we focus on ourselves, then it can be always hard because, I have to pick up my cross every day. Yes, you do, but it's a cross of love, self-denial for the good of others and to do the Father's will, and you'll always get more than you. Sometimes we think that if I give a lot, then I'm going to lose a lot. If you give a lot, God is even more generous with you. You can never outdo God in generosity. Never, ever, ever. Ever. You can never outgive God in generosity. Whatever you give, God will give 1,000 times more to you. So,